you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them out the hook.
It's a November to remember. Let's get it. What's up, Hop?
Y'all heard what I said. Sports podcast. We hear what you guys tell.
And Diesel D.
They don't want to hear him to go see his boy scrub it up. So we gonna say they gonna win. I don't know. They looking bad. We gonna touch on that game in this podcast episode. Not that game, the team in general, the Mavericks. All right. So we still got NFL. We halfway through NFL season. So one thing in particular, the media. I don't know how the media feel about them. I'm about to ask you how you feel about them. But they haven't been playing that good, and it's one team, but their record is at the top of the conference, and that's the Denver Broncos. So my thing is for you: do you believe that the Broncos are legit contenders or pretenders?
It depends on what perspective are you talking about in the sense of a contender. If you're talking about contending for a Super Bowl, then they're pretenders. If you're talking about contending as being a prominent, legitimate playoff team in the AFC, then they are contenders, because even with being a top team, let's not forget what was against the Indianapolis Colts, which could have easily been a Broncos victory there. And there was another game where they lost in the last possession. So, I mean, even with an atrocious offense, special teams is good, defense is stellar, and they find ways to finish games out with a young QB and a veteran, established head coach. So, like I said, it depends on how you're looking at them as. But as far as the playoffs, they're going to be there. They're going to contend. The thing is, when they get to certain teams that like to score and know how to adapt to certain play callers, can they keep up?
Yeah, I think you're right in regards to them. Like you said, if you want to say, obviously, yeah, they're a playoff contender, but I don't believe they're a Super Bowl contender. As good as that defense is, that offense is not that good.
Yeah.
And being like when you get into the playoffs like that, like you need those big moments in the playoffs. And the Broncos ain't got it yet with Bo Nix. We're gonna see how he does. I mean, he does have he's second in. I seen a stat that that him and Lamar was first and second in straight games with a touchdown pass. But we'll see. But I think
with 8 touchdowns.
With 8 touchdown passes in the game, Lamar had like 29 straight, and Bo Nix had like 19.
And you get 60 minutes to throw a touchdown, so
he's already made 4 today. Lutz in the clutch, and the Broncos have won it.
All right. So you're gonna transition to another team. I'm gonna ask you the same question with this team. We've been talking about them for a few weeks now, and they just made a trade for wide receiver Rashid Shaheed. So do you believe that the Seahawks will contend or pretend?
In one of the previous episodes, we talked about this with the Chicago Bears. As far as Seattle, they are contenders as far as competing for their division crown. When it comes to the NFC, there are a few top tier echelon teams in the NFC where I don't see Seattle being able to compete with teams like the Lions, possibly the Packers, the Eagles. So when you look at it in that sense, let's not act like Shaheed is Calvin Johnson or Terrell Owens. I mean, it's Rashid Shaheed.
That man, he's just an extra receiver.
He's a kick returner, but also a hot route burner if you get the right play. But let's not act like Sam Darnold ain't gonna be still down in the JSN and making other things happen with the other weapons he got. Like I said, they solid. The talent they got is good. Coaching and play calling is good. As long as they stay steady, stay the course, and Sam Darnold don't feel the pressure, feeling like he gotta be all this extra stuff. I like what they got going on.
Great asset that they've brought in.
Darnold with time going up top for Jackson Smith, and Jigba drops it in the bucket, and he will backpedal for a touchdown. What a throw. What a catch. 6 on the...
All right. Yeah, and I agree with mostly everything you just said about them. Like, they've been a good team. Like you said, they've been consistent the whole season. They got their good offense and good defense. Like you said, like, that's a good trade for them. That just gives them more, like, risk.
It gives them more depth.
It gives them more, yeah.
For Sam Darnold, like I said, he's been great at his confidence of coming into his own. Like I said, like as much as I want to give him credit for what they did last season, when I'm at it, you didn't do it. So, like I said, he's got another sensational talent like he had last year in Justin Jefferson. He has JS and I don't know what the fuck is going on with Cooper Kupp. So maybe Shaheed can take Cooper Kupp's spot until Cooper Kupp figure out if he want to still play football or not. But yeah, as far as that, Seahawks keep doing what you're doing, but y'all ain't the only ones with that division, so don't let up.
And I'm glad you just said I was exactly about to say that. That's how you know we always on the same page. I was about to say, with them, like you said, there's other teams in the NFC that's better than them. For instance, like the Eagles, Lions, and Packers, as most people think. And I think the Rams are better than the Seahawks. And to me, the Rams are actually like Super Bowl contenders. So it all depends on what happens when, like you said, when the playoffs come.
They begin back at the 35. The fake to Walker, who offers a block. And then going deep and looking inside the caught. Smith and Chigba with the grab. What a catch. 43-yard touchdown strike.